Victoria, good to see you again, Chicago. Okay, cool. Good to see you. I saw your face.
I remembered your face too, and I couldn't place it. I'm Cheryl Joyle. We also met in fun. Nice to see you again.
Thank you. The gathering from last year. I would tell you about it, but then it's going to take up my story.
I didn't know how far back you were. Yeah, so that's great. Oh, I know. He's saying all the earlier, all the modern people.
It's already paid.
That's what I was thinking. She said, what do you mean? And she said, vaguely familiar. She knows that she's part of your crowd or the temple crowd or what?
Check 1 2. Check 1 2. Hi. Welcome, everybody, to the Two-Way Street Coffee House. My name is Jennifer. We want to thank you for coming out tonight. We've had live music in this room every Friday night for 55 years. Yes, 55. So it's a great room. There's been a lot of wonderful talent that has come through this room over the years, so we're so glad that you decided to join us for tonight's talent, which is going to be wonderful. We are a listening room, so we ask that we keep your conversations to a minimum, and by a minimum, I mean not at all. We like to make sure that we're listening to our performers, and make sure that you please also turn off your cell phones. There's not that many people, and when everybody's quiet and your cell phone rings, everybody knows it's yours. So thank you very much. So tonight we are super pleased to welcome Elexa Dawson back to the Two-Way Street stage. She's just phenomenal in every way. She's got a great singer-songwriter. She's just got a lovely spirit. And she's a wonderful contributor to the folk community at large. She serves on boards of Farm, and she's just amazing all around. So let's give a big Two-Way Street welcome to Elexa Dawson.
Bonjour, Anine. Hi, everyone. I'm Elexa Dawson. And I am so excited to be here at Two-Way Street Coffee House for my very second time. And wow, what a privilege it is to be here. So before I go any further, I just want to say thank you to Joel and Jennifer and Randy and Debbie and Christine, all of the wonderful volunteers that make this possible. I know that you guys know how special this is, but I just have to say, this is so special. And as someone who is now aspiring to build culture and community around folk music in my own area, I have to say that my last visit here also kind of coincided with Woodstock, I think, or something. I just was amazed at this community and how this group of this web of people, I should say, is able to, support these things that have been happening for over 50 years. That just takes so much dedication. It takes people with deep emotional and dutiful pockets, you know what I'm saying, to keep doing the thing. And it's just wonderful. So I just want one more round of applause for this, because it's really incredible. And then, I really put myself in a, here we go. And then I know she just told you to be quiet, and that's good. But just for one little song here, I would like you to share this space with me by contributing your voice, however it comes out. Everyone should sing every day. That's what I think. I think everybody should sing. And how many of you were told that you couldn't? Did anyone say you can't sing? You sound terrible. You can't hold a tune in a bucket. Did anyone ever tell you that? Yeah. My dad used to say I play the radio. And so, yeah. But I think everyone should sing. This is not about performance. It's not about pleasing other people. It's just about using your voice. So this song is pretty easy to pick up. All you need to know to sing is you belong, you belong. So when I say you belong, that's your cue to sing along with me, okay? You belong in the circle. You belong, you belong. You belong in the circle. You belong, you belong. Not above, not below. In the circle, you belong. All of life is a circle. You belong, you belong. All of life is a circle. You belong, you belong. Not above, not below. In the circle, you belong. You were born in the circle. You belong, you belong. You were born in the circle. You belong, you belong. Not above, not below. In the circle, you belong. There is love in the circle. We belong, we belong. We have peace in the circle. We belong, we belong. Not above, not below. In the circle, we belong. Not above, not below. In the circle, we belong. Chi Miigwech, thank you very much for singing. Oh, yes, the list, the very important list. I am speaking in a different language, you might notice sometimes. I am very proud to say that I am a citizen of the Potawatomi Nation in Oklahoma. And this, anytime that I can, one moment, sorry. Do one thing at a time. Anytime that I can share music in Chicago is a really special time for me because my family on the Potawatomi side is from Chicago. And so I just get excited to be here. And I get excited to speak this language in this place. And I want to kind of talk more and more about that. As the night goes on, I won't be able to help it. But this is a really full circle moment for me because once again, I've come to the stage without a pick, and this happens a lot.
There you go. Alexa. Well, thank you. Thank you.
Wow, you know it's a good crowd when you can just flub right before the first song and someone saves your butt. Okay, thank you. I also, for the very first time, came to Potawatomi homelands in 2014. And it was to go to Matchi Benatchi Wish to Hopkins, Michigan, to the Potawatomi gathering. And I'm on my way there right now, again, to Matchy Benatchy Wish, because it goes in a cycle where the 9 to 13, depending on how many you're counting bands at Potawatomi, the gathering will move around. I am from the Citizen Band in Oklahoma. And we'll talk a little bit about why there are Potawatomi in Oklahoma. But first, I want to share with you this story about my first time in Michigan. Many moons ago, I lived in the snow. I sat with this fire and gave thanks. Many moons ago, I lived in the snow. I sat with this fire and gave thanks. Sing it with me if you want. If you like that song and want to look it up, it's recorded with my band Weda Skirts. At the time, we were these Skirts, so that's what you have to look for. It's called Many Moons, and it's the title track to the first album that we recorded together. I love my sisters very much, and I miss them when I'm up here without them. To be honest, it's really hard to do this by myself when I have so many happy memories of us playing together. I'm very lucky to have an instrument and two. I'm lucky to have a lot of musical collaborators, and I think I talk about them a lot because they're very important to me. And this song was inspired by those folks that I get to play music with. I think it's really cool that there's been a lot of years, there's been a lot of time that's passed on this planet, and all of us here now are somehow in the same spot at the same time. I don't know how we got here, but I'm so glad we came. Use our days to do the good work. In the night we love and play. And we may not be family, but we're kindred just the same. And I don't know how we got here, but I'm so glad we came. You're the friend of a lifetime, and I will walk the path with you. And if dark days come upon us, hold your hand is what I'll do. And we may not be family, but we're kindred just the same. And I don't know how we got here, but I'm so glad we came. Of all the souls and all the lifetimes, how did this come to be? I'm so glad I didn't miss you. The ages brought you to me. And we may not be family, but we're kindred just the same. And I don't know how we got here, but I'm so glad we came. Of all the souls and all the lifetimes, so glad we came. I don't often do this one live. This one was recorded during the pandemic, and it was a bit of a pandemic project. Has anyone here read Braiding Sweetgrass? Yeah, so Robin Wall Kimmerer is also Citizen Potawatomi Nation, as I am, and I hope I get to see her this week. She sent me a message and said that she had been approached by the former governor of Delaware. His name is Jack Markell, and he had written a poem inspired by the chapter in Braiding Sweetgrass where she talks about the language gathering, the language summit, where I'm headed to on Monday. At the time that she wrote that chapter, there were 9 first language speakers, 9 Potawatomi language that spoke Potawatomi as their first language. Now we have 2. And this is why we go. This is why we do the language conference. This is why we work to keep ourselves alive through our language. And this was written based on the poem that Jack had written, and his title was 9 Remain, but I wanted to be a little bit more hopeful, so I renamed it Speak Again. How they must have felt when our elders lost their way, deprived of ancient words amid the autumn maze. I tried to understand, to learn the music from those days. Words were hard to comprehend, but the rhythm held its sway. We danced with those who've gone before, their shadows from the moon. The rings of fire speak to me, our elders' haunting tune. And though they may be quiet, a language near erased, where once a nation spoke as one, only 9 remained, only 9 remained. Tobacco to the elders, can I learn our native tongue? But there were very few who still commune beneath the sun. And they see us in our struggle to learn the language that they spoke. Our pitiful expressions, sending prayers amid the smoke. We dance with those who've gone before, their shadows from the moon. The rings of fire speak to me, our elders' haunting tune. Let their voices be remembered, let our language take its place. Where once a nation spoke as one, we will speak again, we will speak again. So there's a music video. There was a collaboration with my dear friend Nicole Emmons, who's a stop motion animator. And you have to look it up. I think if you go to my YouTube, it's like the first thing that pops up. It's really beautiful, and it features 3 generations. And so the words that I'm going to be speaking roughly translate to our children and our elders. Let their voices be remembered, let our language take its place. Where once a nation spoke as one, we will speak again, we will speak again. That was written in like 2021, I think. And just recently, I can say that I've now written a song in Potawatomi. I'm learning slowly. It's harder as an adult, when your language models are so ingrained in your little brain. We do have neuroplasticity, thankfully, but I haven't really hacked mine yet. But I have a terrible memory, but I probably have like 600 or 700 song lyrics bouncing around in my head, and I have this just like, I'm not trying to brag. I don't know how I do it. It's a very uncanny ability to just be able to sing the song. And when I blue screen on it, I'm like, whoa, something's wrong with my brain. I need to go take care of myself. Maybe I need to retire. I don't know. So I thought, what if I can take Potawatomi and make it into song lyrics, and then maybe I'll remember it. And now I can translate every word in this song. One of our first language speakers has a Patreon. If you guys don't know about Patreon, it's like a way for people to send out content or just to support somebody directly. I have one, by the way. If you'd like to send me a coffee a month, it's $3. And he sends out these topical emails. It's about getting dressed, or it's about the seasons, or gardening, or whatever. And one day he sent out this post about a woodpecker, and it read like a song. I was like, oh wait, these are lyrics. I can do this. And then let's check real quick. And then I just started playing around on this little thing. This is a mandolin, by the way. It's a little different. Her name's Maria. I'm in another little group that doesn't perform a whole lot anymore, but we're called Heyleon, Heyleon. And if you like good bluegrass music, like a good full bluegrass sound with lots of harmonies and lots of really great songwriting, look up our mini albums. We don't really perform anymore, but my dear friend Man Mountain, we'll get to him, but he got me this mandolin just so I could play in that band. So, yeah.
What's the band's name?
Heyleon, all one word, Heyleon. Heyleon. It has to do with cacti. It's a long story. Okay. But the poem basically says, I heard a woodpecker. Bapase. Bapase is the woodpecker. Did you hear the woodpecker? I wonder if the woodpecker heard me. I've heard many birds, but in particular, I like the woodpecker. I wonder if I will hear a woodpecker tomorrow. Bapase ginodwa ginodwana oh bapase. Bapase is the woodpecker. Bapase ginodwa ginodwana oh bapase. Wed neck, ginod work, oh Bapa say, oh Bapa say, oh Bapa say, Papa say. Manek meneshiek, ginod work memejek, oh Bapa say. Papa say we met dog when ma, we met dog when ma, we met dog when ma. Oh, Papa say, Papa say, Papa say. One more time. Papa say. Ned went down, Papa said, we know why on my buck. Ned went down, Papa said, we know why on my buck. Make a bitch, Ginold work, oh Papa say, 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 Papa Papa say, Papa Papa say. One more time. Papa, Papa say. Good job. Thank you for speaking Potawatomi, singing Potawatomi with me. Oh, we're going right into that. Okay. Speaking of Maria and Heyleon, my friend prefers to go by Man Mountain. He likes his anonymity. And I respect that, although I might slip up and say his name out loud. Just don't tell anyone. Don't watch YouTube. Okay. He is a dear friend and has been writing songs for 50 years. And over 50 years now. When we started, it was 50. So Heyleon gets together to flesh out these tunes that he has created over the years. And it's so much fun. We nowadays have one show a year on Stage 7 at Walnut Valley Festival in Winfield, Kansas. So you'll have to get there on Wednesday at 4 o'clock if you want to see us. But I have such respect for this man and Heartland Song Network down in the Midwest, the lower Midwest, sorry. We have a songwriters association down there called Heartland Song Network, and they were doing a project called Elder Songs, where you nominated an elder and they did an interview, and then your songwriter duty was to write a song about the interview. My duty is also to tune an 8-stringed monster. Imagine a funny joke. I don't know any. Oh wait, what did 0 say to 8? Nice belt. I love it when someone hasn't heard that before because it did give me. All right. Now I did write this song on this instrument. Hey. I just sang the Potawatomi song. You'll have to watch it on the video. Shoot. Okay.
Sing it again.
I'll sing it again. Everyone was singing along. Bapa say, Bapa say. I wrote this song on the mandolin, and I don't normally perform it, but since I have her out, let's give her a whirl. Daddy would sing us to sleep, Barbary Allen. When I was 16, I stole a guitar. I made my way through an open G tuning to the banjo and fiddle tunes close to my heart. They come to me, sweet melody, and I have lived for the love of a song. Inside the music is where I belong. Saturday nights, if I'm right or I'm wrong, all for the music, the love of a song. I dropped out of college to hang with the hippies, and Kerouac took me to Granddaddy's farm. Wandering the valley with Wild Wakarusa, a silver in pocket, a jade lucky charm. They come to me, sweet melody, belong. Saturday nights, if I'm right or I'm wrong, all for the music, the love of a song. Amsterdam congas sold on the black market, crashing in pubs protected by the IRA, jamming with Czech bands that didn't speak English. Faraway travels brought me to today. They come to me, sweet melody, and I have lived for the love of a song. Inside the music is where I belong. Saturday nights, if I'm right or I'm wrong, all for the music, the love of a song. After my travels, my home is my fortress. Rain is my water, the sun is my heat. I'm thinking it's best just to stay in the country and don't trust the government and stay on the beat. They come to me, sweet melody, and I have lived for the love of a song. Inside the music is where I belong. Saturday nights, if I'm right or I'm wrong, all for the music, the love of a song. And I'll keep living for the love of a song. So it's called Man Mountain, because that's what he likes to go by. And that song is kind of a segue. It's not out yet. It will be out in September, and I'm gonna do a couple more new ones for you, if that's okay. I think I have a little time to do one or two of them. I have a single that just came out on Friday. And it's called Balin Hay. And I'll do that one for you now if you like. I grew up on a farm. I grew up on two farms, really. Both my grandparents had land, and I took it for granted. But we sure did take advantage. We rode horses. We crashed four-wheelers. We went fishing, and we had rabbit dinners that we helped harvest. And we did a lot of waiting for Grandpa to come in from pasture. Building fires or chasing gophers. And long hot days out on the tractor. Or anything you could make better with your hands. The kindness in the way you loved her, and always stopped to touch her shoulder, or making sure she had whatever she wanted in her cup. Didn't see it coming, so it's hard for us to say. We know you're smiling down from a new tractor seat today. And if the sun was shining where you are, you'd still be baling hay. Grace was in the way you lived, the cheerful way you could forgive. So careful in the way you moved through this the way you never gave up nothing till it was done and you were happy. Just knowing that you did the very best you can. We didn't see it coming, so you know we're gonna cry as we watch you walking on to that green pasture in the sky. And I hope that you find rest and the peace that we're all looking for today. With the memories you left us of the sunny days when you were baling hay. Raise a glass for our Grandpa Jerry. Preferably a frosty glass mug full of root beer. That would have been what he wanted. I had the good fortune of having a really positive and wonderful male figure in him. And I've got one of those now too. I actually wrote this song at my very first in-person farm. Who goes to farm? Let's talk about farm real quick. Yeah, go farm. Thank you all for being involved. I showed up a day early because I didn't know what to expect. And I was coming on the board before even meeting you guys. That tells you how much I like folk music and I'm dedicated to the cause. But man, what a great choice that was. And I kind of started it on my train trip on the way and finished it that first night, the Wednesday or something, in the hotel room. Across the Mississippi, if I soar across St. Helen in the fall, boy, I tell you I would do a lot less crying if I never went away from you at all. I would wander lazily around our garden, go parties every Sunday afternoon, and make my living doing something far more settled than staying up all night to play my tunes. And only I know why I get restless. If I could tell it all to you, you know I would. I could tell you something I believe for certain. I'd never write no songs if I stayed put. And your love is too comforting to spur me to do anything but bask in afterglow. And I can't tell nobody nothing about suffering when all you ever do is give me what I want. 'Cause a poet needs to wrestle with her demons, and mine were all enchanted long ago. All they do is lay around in adoration, till I wake 'em up by walking out the door. And only I know why I get restless. If I could tell it all to you, you know I would. But I could say with all the certainty I'm given, I'd never write no songs if I stayed put. 'Cause you're too good to me to give me the motivation. No, I'd never write no songs if I stayed put. I was supposed to tell you one more.
Was that the last one?
Yeah, because I wanted to end on that one because that is the title track to the new album, and I've got a code over here if you want to pre-order. I also have my 2 albums before, Wanderlust and Music is Medicine. I've got some T-shirts.
Perfect. Okay. We're going to take about a 10 or 15-minute break. Alexa said she brought all kinds of stuff, so please be sure to check it out. You can refill your snacks. The bathrooms are down the hall and on the left, and we'll be back in about 10 or 15 minutes.
Let's hear it for Alexa. I didn't hear your thing, so. I saw it when I sat down here.
I was kind of sitting on the couch, and it was very comfortable, and I was getting along, so it's a good time to go. But I walked around after the storm. Yeah, that was wild. It was during that. Were you like looking out the window? We got the chainsaw, cut it into pieces, made a new bass out of it. That's just an average day.
It's like very thin,
Yeah, it's still got some bark on it, but it plays well.
It was really good. It was very amazing.
Oh yeah, I heard that there might be.
Very good.
Oh, maybe at some point. Yeah. It was really bad, but it was short.
Oh, yes?
Yeah, we're trying to. Oh, really? Yeah. Today, you had a big storm. It was rain, but it wasn't a big storm.
Yeah, it just flooded, I guess, maybe from yesterday.
Beware. Beware on the road.
Oh, yeah?
All the way in the northwest suburbs of Chicago. Woodstock. Yep, yep.
Yeah, they got pretty good.
So the house that you always talked about, does that have the Oh. Right. So they were the dominating forces.
That's turning it.
So tell me about the symbolism of the Yeah, she really ended up for all intents and purposes in writing. Yeah, I mean, back in the day, my guess might be age, because home ec ed was sort of a safe degree. So I could get in around the shop.
You said he wasn't a fan at first.
Well, maybe it's many stories about different and all sorts of things. The list goes on and on. But there were so many things that he did that we really didn't touch on. And Sean Reed was, we had practitioner. Otherwise, and then what is it?
It's like a little demented. I love it. I love it. It is a little demented. Yeah.
Have you ever done any musical?
No, not for me. I'm good.
Okay.
Yeah, go ahead.
Well, I know about the picture, but
Yeah.
go ahead. Oh, really? Oh, really? Yeah, well, you must be familiar with the old machines that you got.
Yeah, no problem. Are we ready? Okay,
Would it be like a okay, all right, okay.
I bought it. That's what you wanted.
Obviously, electronics is some really cool things. But the problem is when you think all this really expensive. Yeah. They obviously have, probably were able to add features to the machine, but at a cost. Yeah. And so your Bernina was probably made in Texas instead of Thailand.
Are these Trader Joe's?
So your 750, is that strictly a embroidery machine or is it a digital? Oh, wait, it's only a sewing machine? Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah, the 480 is the one that I'm more familiar with. It's strictly a sewing machine. Because the 700 in today's world is strictly an embroidery machine. I don't know. As you may know, it's a combination of large scale embroidery and
Yeah, that too.
It's amazing what
Did you? Oh no, she was there. She was there for about but it's Molly.
you're a runner ad for it.
I kind of run it.
Oh, you do? Who is the woman that does the recruiting for?
Okay, everybody, we're going to get started with our second set in just a minute.
Do you know Betsy and Cody or me?
But before we do, I wanted to give you a little heads up about all the great things that are happening at the Two-Way Street Coffee House coming up. So next week, Andrew Calhoun. So he is a local favorite. He's a wonderful songwriter, and you're going to love him. He's coming up next week. The week after, on the 8th, we are having one of our local artist showcases. And this is where we ask performers so we can get more local artists in. Sometimes it's really difficult. Joel has a really hard time. He has a lot of requests to come play here. So we want to make sure that we're helping the local artist scene out as much as we can. So we have two wonderful young performers, Charlie Archambault, I'm saying that wrong, he's known as Guitar Charlie, and Gia Dagenhart. So for those of you who have heard Gia before, she's amazing. So that's exciting. We also, at the end of the month, are going to have, on August 30th, Bobcat Opossum is going to be doing a Sing and Play in Harmony workshop here. It's part of our 5th Saturday workshop series. And they will also be at the Fox Valley Folk Festival. So that is coming up Labor Day weekend, and it's going to be here before we know it. So mark your calendars. We also have a lot of sing-arounds and all kinds of community events, so be sure to check out our website. And it's always helpful if you like us on your social media and subscribe to our YouTube channels and all that good stuff, because it helps get the word out there for all of our online audience, which might donate to the artist, which gives the artist more money. So that's always really important. So without further ado, we're going to welcome Elexa Dawson back to the stage for her second set.
Well, you all stayed. Thank you. I didn't see anyone hightailing it out of here. More new songs? More new stuff? So I was recently told that this song was bad, and I don't care. I'm going to play it for you. Well, it was an application. I guess it was pretty prestigious thing, and they were like, you know, she's good. Her voice sounds great, but I think she just really blew it with that song. It doesn't rhyme. I think it's weak songwriting. And she should probably apply again with a different song and $45 more. You know what? I don't think I will, but thank you. Thanks for the offer. I like to dig in the dirt. I'm a big dirt girl. Fourth time's a charm. Thank you for your patience. I could have done that during the break. Here we go. This is this is like a very multi-layered topic, because on one hand, I feel like a lot of us are experiencing some kind of dark times, like collectively, individually. There's been some darkness hovering, and there's also been a lot of what the kids are calling toxic positivity, which is like, you know, you just chin up, and we're just going to keep going, and we're not going to address these problems. And I think there's something really beautiful about compost, and it's not just the smell. It's about taking things that are dying and turning them into new food, into new plants, into new flowers and new life. And it's also about all of the intricate activity that's happening in soil at any time. The soil is not dead. It's not just dirt. There's continual exchanges of ions and cations, and there's mycorrhizae searching for nutrients that are needed by plants, and they know that that's what the plant needs, and so they're going out to look for it, to give it to their friend, the root. It's wild, you guys. This is all happening beneath our feet all of the time. And I look to nature a lot when I'm struggling with concepts, and I hope that that this can help you understand some things on maybe a different level as it did with me. And once again, you get to sing. Do 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 do. You got it? And even when I do something a little different, I'm gonna go like do 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 do. You just keep doing that the second time, okay? Just keep going do 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 do. Got it? Okay. I'm not gonna make you practice. I don't know if that's a lot of musicians make you practice it, but I'm not gonna. I believe in you. I trust in your ability. Do 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 do. Cast your eye on the mighty oak, ragged branch outstretching. All that grows here above the ground is consequence of what's below. Every acorn the branches bear, promise new beginning. A hidden treasure within the earth, they tell the story. Roots grow in the dark, dying in the light. We can face the night like roots grow in to the garden and down below, underneath the surface. Tend the places you need to grow, and water softens the fertile seed. Take delight in the slow and still, a place to meet the purpose. A celebration of sacrifice, they tell the story. Roots grow in the dark, dying in the light. We can face the night like roots grow in the dark. Do 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 do. Again. Do 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 do. Darkness heaven sent, shadow evident, dirty brown repair. With a breath of air, matter breaking down, giving birth to sound, and tell the story of transformation and love. Ooh, tell the story of. Ooh, tell the story of. Ooh, roots grow in the dark, dying in the light. We can face the night like roots grow in the dark. One more time. Do 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 do. Thank you. So that one is also on Stay Put, the one that's coming out in September, and that will be my second single. It'll come out next month in August. If you like to listen to music on the internet, I'm on the internet. All kinds of places on the internet. Spotify, YouTube. I'm even on social media, but they often flag my own songs for copyright violations, so it's not very reliable means of communicating my music. Yes, if anyone knows any good copyright music lawyers, I need to talk to one pronto. So let me know. Let me know if you know anybody good. Just trying to put an album out with songs that Pete Seeger wrote. It's a long story. Okay. But I want to kind of go back in time a little bit to Music as Medicine. I wrote that as a concept album. There's 7 songs on it. And there is in our traditions, there is a prophecy about the 7th generation, and about how the 7th generation, when it's time, will go and collect the things that were left along the path. And in the course of preparing for what I needed to do, what I needed to say, I did a lot of research. I did a lot of family research. And it didn't matter if it was my mom's side, my dad's side, my mom's side, my dad's side. I always came to this generation where my great-great-great-grandfather's name was recorded, and then it was like unknown woman or Potawatomi woman or, whatever. It was like somebody without a name. It's a quiet life I lead, out of the way, out of his way. I don't want to stay, but I can't leave. And I'm afraid, be held to pay. Keep all the secrets, this blood I bleed. Don't want to see it, you don't see me. And I'm ashamed, and I changed my name. I take his name. You all know his name, that gift of pain. And if I never made a sound, would he still play with the words I say? And if I ever could be found to be without blame, could this rearrange, keep all the secrets, this blood I bleed? Don't want to see it, you don't see me, and I'm ashamed, and I changed my name. I take his name. Ask me what's my name, that gift of pain. Are you staying up? Okay. I'm really excited to go to Gathering. I'm like, before you got here, Sharon, I was saying that this is like full circle because my first gathering was in 2014 at Gun Lake at Machu Picchu. So to go back is really exciting. That was really when I first experienced the concept of like our indigenous foods and like what isn't native, and what our ceremonies were like in the Midewin tradition, which is a little different than what we do down south. And so it was a lot of awakening in a short amount of time. But man, what I can't wait for is the morning ceremonies. I love that. I really love it. it's so good to get up in the morning and say thanks, you know? I'm going to have to lift this. Oh, that's that easy. Okay. Oh, it seemed a lot harder. Okay. Okay. It's a great time to be grateful, you know? And there are ways that we give thanks for everything. Ways to talk about the winged creatures, the crawling creatures, the four-leggeds, the water, which is life. Birds compose at dawn's first light and chase away the last of night. An invitation to come and play. We got a lot of life to live today. A lot of life to live today. We've got a lot of life to live today. Songs to sing, good work to do. Good time hanging with the crew. Imperfection to forgive. We've got a lot of life to live. Got a lot of life to live. We've got a lot of life to live today. Trouble never leaves us, but there's no one to blame. A brand new morning gives us a reason to give thanks. Sorrow never leaves us, but deep behind the clouds, a burning passion moves us. We cannot give up now, 'cause we've got a lot of how deep the well from this day springs, brilliant source of everything. It greets us at the eastern door, invitation to come explore reality outside your door. Got a lot of life to live today. And copper up, tobacco down, ancestors are all around. We seek help with gratitude to do the work we have to do. A good time hanging with the crew. Got a lot of life to live today. Trouble never leaves us, but there's no one to blame. A brand new morning gives us a reason to give thanks. Sorrow never leaves us, but deep behind the clouds, a burning passion moves us. We cannot give up now, 'cause we've got a lot of life. We've got a lot of life to live. Got a lot of life to live. We've got a lot of life to live today. It is good to be in Chicago, but Kansas is my home right now. Kansas is a beautiful place. I welcome you all to it. I live in the Flint Hills. It's Osage and Kansa territory, and Oceti-Sakowin hunting grounds as well. And I now live in Emporia, but I've been in Chase County and in the Flint Hills for almost going on 20 years now. In November, it'll be 20. Before that, I was in Oklahoma my whole life, and that will always be home, of course. But Kansas has welcomed me, and we've built quite a beautiful life there. And this is I'll just let it speak for itself. Times are changing, my head spins. I don't know where you end and I begin. I don't know what changed, I don't know what remains, but I think you do. Do you? And do you know who I am? Seems to me that you don't understand that between you and me is so wide and so deep you can't even see me. Can you? Oh, seasons and years, passions and fears, dry spell and rain, pleasure and pain. Oh, seasons and years, passions and fears, dry spell and rain, pleasure and pain. The road lays out before me, you know I'm gonna go, and I'm never gonna be the girl you used to know. And if I can't find my way back, I don't know what I'll do. But if the wind blows in Kansas, I'll still be loving you. If the wind blows in Kansas. Times have changed, and here I stand, still no telling just where I'll land. All I know, my friend, is that love don't end or go away. But I couldn't stay. Do you know who this is? It seems to me to be so obvious that between you and me is so wide and so deep you can't even hear me. Can you? Oh, seasons and years, passions and fears, dry spell and rain, pleasure and pain. Oh, seasons and years, passions and fears, dry spell and rain, pleasure and pain. The road lays out before me, you know I'm gonna go, and I'm never gonna be the girl you used to know. And if I can't find my way back, I don't know what I'll do. But if the wind blows in Kansas, I'll still be loving you. If the wind blows in Kansas, I'll still be loving. If the wind blows in Kansas. I was getting shorter and shorter as that song went on. Okay, I think that'll be fine for a while. Kansas has been good to me. I've always been kind of a seeker, and it feels like it's a good place to calm down, to get out. Has anyone ever been to the Tallgrass Prairie? It's a gorgeous place. And it's not, there's a quote from some famous guy, and he said, it's not a place that takes your breath away, but it's a place that allows you to breathe. Something like that. I'm messing it up, so I'm glad I can't remember who said it. It might have been Wes Jackson of the Land Institute or somebody like that, but it is a really gorgeous place, and it's kind of on this micro level that makes you get down and like look at things in a small way. It's not like Boulder, Colorado, where it's like, oh, everything is in your face just so gorgeous, but if you take enough time to get out and surround yourself with tall grass prairie and just like get really up close and personal with a bug, I mean, that's a day. That's hours that you can spend examining the wonder that is just like in the small level. And I've always really enjoyed learning, and enjoyed being right. I have a superiority complex. That's what I'm trying to say. And like it makes me chill out a little bit to be in Kansas. But I really was. I was the very best Bible school student, and I wanted to be really right about everything. And if I wasn't right, I could go to HE double hockey sticks. So you had to be really right? Like if you weren't right, it was pretty big consequence for not being right. And I hopped around with a lot of different things, and it was like, oh, this is right. That wasn't right, because I questioned the life out of it until I was like, no, this isn't right. I thought I was right, and now it's wrong. Oh my gosh, and now I've got to find something else to be really right about, because I have to be right. And there's a book called the Mishomis book that I learned a lot from. It's a really accessible book about Anishinaabe, which is Potawatomi, Ojibwe, and Odawa stories, traditions, creation stories, lodge stories, things like that. And it's from the perspective of Mishomis. Mishomis is the grandfather. And what a relief it was to hear this grandfather say that it's important to respect all people on their paths, because there are many roads to the high place. This world is our home, and we got work to do. You are another me, and I am another you. And there's many a road, oh, many a road to the high place. And each one brings a thing that the rest can't live without. Each one walks a road that only they know all about. And there's many a road, oh, many a road to the high place. And you got to tend your fields, you got to carry the water, gotta make a place for our sons and our daughters. Do what you do and take up your space, 'cause there's many a road to the high place. And I have all the faith, you know who you are. Looking for the answers, well, now is how you start. And there's many a road, oh, many a road to the high place. And I am not just me, and you are not just you, but we are something bigger, and together we get through. And there's many a road, oh, many a road to the high place. You got to tend your fields, you got to carry the water, gotta make a place for our sons and our daughters. Do what you do and take up your space, 'cause there's many a road to the high place. Hey, you gotta tend your fields, you gotta carry the water, you gotta make a place for our sons and our daughters. You're on a journey, so just walk your own pace, 'cause there's many a road to the high place. Oh, oh, many a road, high place. Oh, many a road to the high place. I didn't do that twice, did I? No. Okay, thank you. Woo.
But you're gonna do the woodpecker song again.
Oh, I might have to do it again. Yeah. Everyone did such a good job of singing along. You're not wrong about it. You know, no matter where we are, we have this beautiful Mother Earth embracing us. And I'm going to reference Robin again, Robin Walkhammer. We were talking about her earlier. She, in Braiding Sweetgrass, talks about her class, about her, she's a professor at Syracuse or something, botanist. And she teaches at SUNY. And she talks about this class that she had, and she said, raise your hand if you love your garden. Like, everyone loves their garden, right? Now, raise your hand if you know that your garden loves you back. You and I, we are the same. I'm the place from whence you came. Gave you bones, I gave you blood. Turn your face toward the sun. Stay with me a little while. And sow your seeds. Drink deep. You'll remember who you are. Remember who you are. You and I, we are the same. Dust to dust from whence you came. Everything returns to one. Turn your face toward the sun. Stay with me. Stay with me. I just want to say, I don't want to like drag all the world's problems into this room right now, but I do want to say, like, there's a lot going on. And I personally have struggled a lot with mental health, and I have taken medication for mental health. And today there was some news that came out that like really kind of freaked me out. Like, and every time something like this has happened in the last couple of months, right? It's like, bam, fear, you know, and then it's like, what's happening? Fizzling out. I don't really understand, like, how many crises can we handle at once? I typically, when I'm in a very low place, music is medicine, right? I typically will write an annoyingly upbeat and positive song. And I get so irritated by it. I really thought this would be a great campaign song for Bernie Sanders, and then like 2 days after I wrote it, he dropped out of the race. But this was pandemic. This was a real low point, like April 2020. This is not the way that I thought the world would end. And though we're far apart, I'm so thankful for my friends. And we will not despair, we'll take this opportunity to better our relations, 'cause we're one big family. Love is the message, love is a deed. Open our minds up, new eyes to see. The way it has always been done is now gone. And this is our moment to sing a new song. This is our moment to sing a new song. Now, I don't know who said it, but somebody said something about, like, a new world is coming. I can hear it, or something about hearing it humming. So if you want to hum with me, hum now. The hour is approaching, be ready when it comes. We could change the world with kindness, cause the bad guys to run. One thing you must remember when you're pressed against the wall, that love is never wasted and an end comes to all. Love is the message, love is a deed. Open our minds up, new eyes to see. The way it has always been done is now gone. And this is our moment to sing a new song. This is our moment to sing a new song. Yeah! Love is the message. Love is a deed. Open our minds up, new eyes to see the way it has always been done is now gone. And this is our moment to sing a new song. This is our moment to sing a new song. And this is our moment to sing a new song. Yeah, sing it. What I've been doing to try to make the change I want to see in the world, or be the change I want to see in the world, as I said, I got inspired by you guys, these 50-year programs. It's so inspiring. It's completely empowering to me. We have the Walnut Valley Festival in Kansas that is like 54 years this year or something. 53. I don't know. I'll let me ask Bart. Weda Skirts gets to play there. We have been on the main stages. This is our 4th year. And I've been going there for 27 years. This year will be my 27th year. So that family has put a lot of time and blood, sweat, and tears into making something that people literally schedule their years around. I go there for like 11 days every year just to unplug and do it. And while I can't start from nothing, I don't think, and do something like that, I have started a little nonprofit, and we have a monthly concert series. And like, it's so baby. This is our 3rd year, but it's going really great. We have like 150 people sometimes that show up, 100 to 100, 140, 50 people. I think 150 was our top, but yeah, like at least 50 people are coming every month, and it really feels good. It's called Goodway Gardens, and not only we're doing the concerts, but we're also doing this educational garden space. It's in partnership and collaboration with the History Center, who has a historic property. And once again, I respect the collaborations, the community partnerships that have to exist for things like this to happen with the church here. And, it takes a lot. It takes a lot of communication and administration to make these things happen. And I really hope that Goodway Gardens can keep going long after I'm done with it. And so, yeah, we're trying to build it up to that point to where it can be sustainable and can keep going, because people really need it. People need to go outside, sit in a chair, and enjoy a day and listen to some music. Outdoor music is like a big part of Kansas's, thing. It's like happening. It used to happen a lot, and it's just not happening as much anymore. And people say, why isn't there anything fun to do anymore? Why aren't we having these concerts? Well, nobody is putting them on, right? And so if we want the things, we have to do the things. Culture is what we cultivate. So as I was starting to do that, I was also recording Wanderlust. And my friends, Adam and Isaac and Uncle Doug are the band and Kelby Kimberlin, my boyfriend, my squishy boyfriend at home. Adam and Isaac and Uncle Doug live in Oklahoma, where I grew up. I went to high school with Adam. And I had brought them some songs, and they said, well, we have some things for you too. Like, we want you to check this song out. We had just planted this 3 Sisters garden at Goodway Gardens. Do you guys know about the 3 sisters? The corn, the beans, and the squash? And like the 4th sister is sunflowers, but she gets left out of this song. Sorry, sunflowers. But they brought this song to me, and I'm like, wow, you guys are real friends. And I wish I'd written it, but at least I got to record it. Let's plant a garden for the sisters 3. Plant a row of corn, a row of squash and beans. The corn gives the bean vine a place to grow. The squash leaves shade the earth below. And how do we pass what the elders know? Singing songs while planting rows. To learn what you sow is what you reap. You gotta love the crow and the bumblebee. Oh, let's go down where the honeysuckle grows, down by the creek where the water flows. We can plant our seeds and sow our oats. It's easy. Oh, you're gonna have rain and you'll have sunshine. It takes both in a little bit of time. Life is good and it's yours and mine. I long for the land where I used to be. On the prairie wind you hear the elders sing. If you've lost your sisters, just sing these notes, and you'll find yourself where the honeysuckle grows. Oh, let's go down where the honeysuckle grows, down by the creek where the water flows. We can plant our seeds and sow our oats. Oh, you're gonna have rain and you'll have sunshine. It takes both and a little bit of time. Life is good and it's yours and mine. It's easy. Oh, the sweet sisters three. 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 Thank you. That was written by my pals, and if you hear the recording on Wanderlust, those are my kids singing the backup vocals on it. Rosemary, Carly, and Cameron, and they did such a great job, and they have this part that goes, sunshine, and they sing along on, I think they sing along on Wanderlust too. The kids love to get in the studio. When I say kids, I'm talking 13, 25, and Cam is 27 or something now. But I didn't birth Cam. I'm just going to say I'm not quite that old. I'm almost that old, but not quite. She came into my life as my cousin, so now they're my kid. I love sharing music with them and seeing them grow. And now my daughter Carly has written 2 songs of her own, and I'm just like the proudest mama bear in the whole world. When she said, "Mom, I wrote a song, can I play it for you?" And she did, and I'm just like bawling the entire time. And she was like, "What do you think?" And I'm like, "Wow, it's got like all the parts." She's like, "What is this? What am I doing here?" I'm like, "You wrote a pre-chorus, baby." I get to do a little songwriter round with her. I was telling you guys to open for Bobcat Possum, who's going to be here. in Emporia, Kansas. It's such a small world, right? Sean and Ellen are going to be on their way to Lovegrass, which is another great Kansas music festival. Where am I going with this? I had a song that I was trying to segue to. My stories get a little twisted sometimes.
Are you going to sing Carly's song?
I have no idea. Oh, I can't. I can't sing it.
Oh.
I wish I could. I need, yeah, I wouldn't want to infringe upon her rights. Yeah. This is one that she sings with us in Weda Skirts. How about that? Close enough. This is like the first one that we got her to like kind of sing by herself on the stage. And probably at Winfield, I imagine. It's one of my very oldest songs. Blackbird with a wounded wing, blackbird with a wounded wing, yeah, blackbird with a wounded wing. She gotta find a way back home. She gotta find a way back home. You see the bird with the wounded wing. You see the bird with the wounded wing, yeah, see the bird with the wounded wing. She gotta find a way back home. She gotta find a way back home. And she walked a crimson path stolen from blue skies. And she never looking back, though the fire within her dies. Blackbird with a wounded wing, blackbird with a wounded wing, yeah, blackbird with a wounded wing. She gotta find a way back home. She gotta find a way back home. Oh, now you see the bird with the wounded wing. You see the bird with the wounded wing, yeah. See the bird with the wounded wing. She gotta find a way back home. She gotta find a way back home. Now the bad wolf see the wounded wing. Bad wolf see the wounded wing, yeah. Bad wolf see the wounded wing. She gotta hurry and find her home. She gotta find her way back home. Well, she walked a crimson path stolen from blue skies. She never looking back, though the fire within her dies. Blackbird with the wounded wing, blackbird with the wounded wing, yeah, blackbird with the wounded wing. She gotta find a way back home. She gotta find a way back home. She gotta find her way back home. I think I got one more. Okay. Speaking of copyright infringement, you guys reminded me what I wanted to do. My Nana taught me to sing. My Nana forced me to sing. It was a forceful love that got me to where I am today. And I truly believe this was probably the first song she ever sang to me. She sang it so many times to us growing up. There is a family lore. I'm not sure how true it is. My Nana loved to tell stories and didn't let the truth get in the way of any of them. But she said that on the day I was born, she and my granny were waiting on the young parents, giving birth to their first child, and they hear from the waiting room a cry, and Granny says, "That sounds like a boy." And Nana said, no, that's an alto. But she gave us a love of Carole King and of Peter, Paul, and Mary, and of all those folk greats. And I don't know what made me mess this song up so badly. I don't mean bad in a bad musical way, but in a copyright way. I didn't know how much trouble I would be in. It's a long story. I'm not going to get into that. But I know what caused me to do it, and it was just the fact that this song is like still so real. It's still so important. It's still so relevant. And I think since it's been a part of my consciousness for my entire life, like, no wonder I turned out very anti-war. Where have all the flowers gone? Long time passing. Where have all the flowers gone? Long, long time ago. Where have all the flowers gone? Children pick them, everyone. When will they ever learn? Oh, when will they ever learn? Where have all the children gone? Long time passing. Where have all the children gone? Long, long time ago. Where have all the children gone? Gone to soldiers, everyone. When will they ever learn? Oh, when will they ever learn? Where have all the soldiers gone? Long time passing. Where have all the soldiers gone? Long, long time ago. Where have all the soldiers gone? Gone to graveyards, everyone. When will they ever learn? Oh, when will they ever learn? Where have all the graveyards gone? Long time passing. Where have all the graveyards gone? Long, long time ago. Where have all the graveyards gone? Gone to flowers, everyone. When will they ever learn? Oh, when will they ever learn? Where have all the flowers gone? Long time passing. Where have all the flowers gone? Long, long time ago. Where have all the flowers gone? Children pick them, everyone. When will they ever learn? Oh, when will we ever learn? Gwitch.
Alexa Dawson, everybody. Thank you. So we want to make sure to thank our volunteers. This is an all-volunteer operation. Randy on the sound, Debbie and Christine at the counter. My name is Jennifer. Joel was doing the door. So thank you so much for coming out tonight. Alexa's going to be on Folk Stage tomorrow. Yeah. WFMT, so please tune in. I don't know if you know this, Alexa, but nobody, and I mean nobody, gets out of Two-Way Street without an encore. Should we ask Alexa for one more song? All right.
It would be terribly embarrassing if you didn't, given that everyone... Well, do you mind if I do a cover song? No. Is that okay? I'm so worried about that. Okay. It's not a big deal. 2 in a row, is that okay? I don't know if you have the right license. I'll talk to you after the show.
Well, I don't know about that last song. We'll have to work.
Just so you know, there's a difference between a cover song and a derivative.
Yes, it is a derivative.
You're telling me. You're telling me. I have a release date of September.
Did you talk to the publisher yet?
I mean, I'll talk to you later. I haven't stroked out yet, is all I'm saying. We'll talk, yes, we can negotiate something really good. I don't know, at least a t-shirt, gosh.
Go for the sweatshirt, Joe. Go
Go for the sweatshirt at least, and a vinyl. And a show in Kansas, absolutely. Yes, you're booked. First Sunday of the month, take your pick. Yeah, it pays, totally pays. We're funded. Okay, check that off my list that I've been crying about for a week. Okay. Another cool pandemic project was I got to participate in a celebration of the 50-year anniversary of Carole King's Tapestry. And it's a video series that is on YouTube, also sponsored by Heartland Song Network. So they've done a lot of good work for me and with me. And this was the song that Sweet Kelby and I picked. Sing along if you want. Loving you the way I do, I only want to be with you. And I would go to the ends of the earth, 'cause darling, to me that's what you're worth. Where you lead, I will follow anywhere that you tell me to. If you need me to be with you, I will follow where you lead. And when you're out on the road, feeling lonely and so cold, all you have to do is call my name, and I'll be there on the next train. Where you lead, I will follow anywhere that you tell me to. If you need me to be with you, I will follow where you lead. I always wanted a real home with flowers on the windowsill. But if you wanna live in New York City, well, honey, you know I will. Yes, I will. I never thought I could get satisfaction from just one man. But if anyone could keep me happy, well, you're the one who can. Where you lead, I will follow anywhere that you tell me to. If you need me to be with you, I will follow. Where you lead, I will follow anywhere that you tell me to. If you need me to be with you, I will follow where you lead. Oh, baby, yeah, I'm gonna follow where you lead. Oh, sugar, yeah, I'm gonna follow where you lead. Oh, honey, yeah, I'm gonna follow where you lead. I'm gonna follow where you lead. I'm gonna follow where you lead. Thank you all so much. Thank you. Thanks for coming. Thanks for showing up. God bless y'all.
So you're responsible for Fox Valley?
I am.
Oh,
Yes.
and it's Cheryl?
It's Cheryl. Yes.
Cheryl, okay, still Cheryl.
Still Cheryl. I tried to change it, but still fine. It's my husband Gary.
What's your name?
I'm Jerry.
Jerry.
He said, "Let that girl who is she trapped me like 2 hours." Yeah, where do you know Betsy from?
Well, I was over at David Styles, Memorial Center. Were you there?
We
must have, I was waiting by the window.
Okay.
And so, we were chatting, whatever else, and I'm not sure how the festival got here. Yeah, somebody else took me off, but that's what she does.
Look out for that one. Did you sign up on the flyer?
I haven't gotten to it yet.
We're doing a drawing, so you sign up for drawing.
Oh, really? Okay.
For free CD and while supplying.
Oh, really? Okay. Yeah, I've been- So it's gonna be a Wheeler.
Did you go last year at Wheeler?
Yeah. I think I just have
Positive about it.
Yeah. Yeah, I can't imagine the work you must put into it.
Okay, I gotta do this. He's got a little list, and I was like, oh, I gotta do that.
Things we did in
Your list for her?
Yeah.
I think it's something, and he's like, got it. Got it.
You're not a little obsessive here, are you? No, Melissa good.
Melissa good. Yeah. Everything's not so good.
So do you live out there somewhere?
I live in Mason,
Oh,
but I
you're-
worked in Jewel for 20 plus years. So we have
Okay.
It's like, on Friday.
Yeah, I mean, I only heard of him. I didn't get anything from my guess when they did all the tributes to it. Yeah. So he was doing it for how long?
No, the song. Owner of emotion.
I vaguely remember, I didn't participate. Really? Okay. Yeah, it's sort of like, he and Dave Humphries are sort of like.
Comrades, Dave's our comptroller.
Oh, is he? Okay. Yeah, I heard he was involved in other stuff after he left this.
Semi-retired.
Yeah, I understand he's even got a little bit of a niche here for some sort of an office.
I don't know, but I
Somebody said that, yeah.
wouldn't be surprised.
Well, it's nice meeting you.
Nice meeting you. See you at festival, or if we don't see you beforehand.
I'll try this, let me try that. Yeah, maybe it was just that, trying to find the right thing.